Hi, and welcome to Vuesy's Conversation Book Series. I'm Grace.
And I'm Lisa.
In this video, we'll briefly discuss one of Vuesy's books titled Toxic Attraction. In this book, Vuesy outlines that, it is said, the beauty of a woman becomes useless if there is no one to admire it, and beauty without grace is like a rose without smell. Toxic Attraction is a love section about a pulchritudinous woman nicknamed Windflower. As a center of attraction, disruptive emotions of extreme jealousy, insecureness, and rivalry emerge among suitors. As competitive events begins to uncover, death and life-threatening circumstances becomes a norm. Courtesy of the most pulchritudinous and splendiferous, Windflower, the ethereal heroine, Anemone, the queen of splendor.
Let's begin.
Hey Lisa, welcome to the book conversation. How are you finding it so far?
Hey Grace, thanks. It's been a fantastic piece of love novelette. I'm very fond of the characters, by the way. I can't wait for the sequel.
I was thrilled by Ivory's words in the book when he said to Alicia, "Like a rosebud cherry blossoms from the dazzling of the sun rays. Your eyes glitters with fieriness and intense, tender glance. What's the clandestine behind the nature of your physical attraction? Tell me your relationship with flowering almond. Moreover, make me understand the value of your visual aspects. For the entire you looks like a spring blooming. Your presence is so refreshing like the cool winds of summer, snuffing out the polydipsia that comes with the craving sun. If glamour is what set you apart than the rest, then shall I call you the most pulchritudinous and splendiferous, Windflower, the ethereal heroine, Anemone, the queen of splendor." What's your comment on Trisha's mother in this novel?
Of course. That was very romantic of him. But what happened to Mahogany after Trisha died from drinking the red wine poisoned with arsenic was very tragic though. How Trisha's mother blinded him with dye was absolutely bizarre. In fact, she first denied Mahogany's visitation to see Tria in the hospital. And eventually Trisha died at Mahogany's absence, and he was also denied to attend her funeral. Actually, I don't blame Mahogany for digging up and stealing Trisha's corpse. And another thing is chapter 10 of the book, my God, is very touching. The desolate jungle of benevolence, where after a month and a half of living in blindness in the jungle, Mahogany couldn't afford to nurse himself, and that's how starvation began, with undernourishment. He couldn't get enough calories to keep up with the body's energy needs. And of course, his body started consuming its own muscle, including the heart muscle. In the later stages of starvation, he started experiencing hallucinations, convulsions, and disruptions in heart rhythm. Finally, his circulatory and respiratory function shut down, his heart stopped, the body and soul separated from each other. Mahogany died lying next to Trisha's grave.
That was extremely another sad part of the book. Imagine the 8-year-old Angela, while approaching from a distance when her eyes were suddenly fixed to the direction where her mother was buried. She saw an unusual object motionless. She then decided to go check out of curiosity, and she discovered that it was Mahogany's corpse in a form of emaciation, with loss of Bichat's fat pad, sunken eyes, and protruding ribs.
Thank you all for joining us for this short book conversation series. More of Vuesy's books are available in all digital and/or online retail stores.
Simple type Vuesy Mzalisi Zitha in your browser to witness more of his books.
See you in our next video.